This story is inspired by the lessons in The Wealthy Barber by David Chilton. The hum of the city faded as three friends, Tom, Lisa, and Jake, stepped into the small barbershop tucked away on a quiet street. They had heard whispers about the man who worked there, a barber who, despite his humble profession, had somehow built a fortune. Curious and skeptical, they took their seats, watching as Roy, the shop's owner, skillfully snipped away at a customer's hair. "So you want to know how a barber like me became wealthy?" Roy asked, flashing a knowing smile. "It's simple, but not easy. Most people ignore the basic rules of money, chasing quick wins instead of real wealth." Jake scoffed. "Come on, Roy. You're telling me cutting hair made you rich?" Roy leaned in. "No, discipline did. Here's the first thing you need to understand. Pay yourself first. Before you pay bills, before you splurge on a night out, set aside at least 10% of what you earn. Most people work their whole lives for money, but if you invest that 10% wisely, money starts working for you." Lisa frowned. "But I barely have enough for expenses as it is." Roy nodded. "That's what everyone says. But trust me, if the government raised your taxes by 10% tomorrow, you'd find a way to pay it. The difference is, this money is for you. Invest it in things that grow. Index funds, real estate, a solid business. Over time, compound interest turns small savings into a fortune." Tom leaned forward. "So, what else?" "Just save and invest?" Roy chuckled. "Not quite. You need to control debt. Credit cards, car loans, buying things you can't afford. Those are wealth killers. The wealthy don't waste money on things that lose value. They buy assets, not liabilities." The room fell silent as the three friends let the weight of Roy's words sink in. This wasn't some get-rich-quick scheme. It was the kind of wisdom that built empires. Slowly, steadily, unshakably. Roy dusted off his hands and grinned. "You want to be wealthy? Then start now. Live below your means, invest consistently, and let time do the heavy lifting. That's how a barber built his fortune. The question is, will you?" As they left the shop, something had shifted. The way they saw money, the way they saw their future. It was no longer a mystery, it was a choice. And now it was theirs to make.